are starting up once again. Welcome back to this, and now the next stage in this competitive battle known as Man of War. The opportunity to play 5v5, but with the added benefits of things you can buy to make yourself slightly better, a la, or in the style of MVM. My name is Agro. This person over there has the glorious value of being known as Cherry Lad?
Cherry Lad, yep.
Okay, well, your choice.
Also Lad, confusing.
Indeed. And we find ourselves once again observing midpoint as these teams rocket their way up to have this fight.
Sort of fighting for mid here. Oh, nasty crit! Taking out both Gutter and Paulo in one fell swoop. SM coming in to avenge his fallen friends.
Yeah, front gets taken out as well. That's down to an opportunity where both teams are utilizing an Uber, I think, maybe, unless Paulo is not alive at the moment. Currently building up as is, but point is time is about to be taken on the mid.
It seems like it's going to be in favor of ROGIE.
ROGIE? ROGIE? I'm going with ROGIE.
ROGIE?
ROGIE, like pierogi.
ROGIE, yeah.
Or.
Oh, it seems you have a French person in the game.
A French person has joined, have they?
Their name is a French person.
Oh, but they're playing as a demo man.
They are playing demo man.
I think it says a France person.
A France person.
Yes. I would question if a Frenchman would call themselves a France person.
Maybe.
Unless they are in disguise
We are
as a demo
actually getting sniper gameplay. I only just.
What? Sniper!
Yeah, Glaric! Headshotting! Sniper! Sniper!
Oh my goodness, speaking of yay, oh, front going in with the Uber, taking out medic, taking out demo man, French person goes down. Doesn't matter what you call yourself if you're not alive.
Great hold here so far by ROGIE. Though Frylock, their med, gets picked off by Gutter with a cheeky bomb.
Yeah, the lack of
skirting the edge.
Lack of sentry gun here means that there's no real opportunity to have a forward hold or to encroach upon opposition's territory too far. Holding at mid seems to be the strat.
Oh, Galaric getting a nasty close-up headshot on SM there.
Wouldn't have thought Scout would be the first class to go down to Sniper, but that seems to be the case. Maybe pickings aren't so great and they get to take whatever they can.
Yeah, Gutter sort of getting pincered there between the Natasha Heavy and the Soldier, goes down to Vexor. SM hopping around, manages to take out Vexor with some crits, as Front takes out Paulo right after, then Kuro takes out Front.
Frylock staying alive, at least for the time being, having a lot of attention passed their way by SM. Manages to take them out, Frylock down, and now they are without a medic. But let's see what they can do. If they can keep this sniper alive, they cannot. Double pincer effect against that heavy. No chance whatsoever. SM being super effective and offensive at the same time.
Indeed. Fax getting that time down. What's it called? 2 minutes left on the clock for them as Red Team gets back together for another push.
Yeah, they're being a little bit more aggressive than I think we've seen from them lately. They're pushing from multiple angles at the same time.
SM very pushed up, manages to get away despite being beamed by Natasha there. Gutter playing extremely close up there, luckily getting some value out of direct hit, not securing the kill though.
100%, the direct hit is almost impossible to miss when you are at point blank range. SM takes out medic. Wow, that came out of nowhere. Wasn't watching that. Was a little bit confused, but I saw it with my own eyes, so I'm believing it.
Vexor managing to get two pretty good crits picks though right at the same time. Of course, it doesn't really mean much when they can't push up. And Galaric not really getting much value on Sniper here as he gets picked off by SM.
Was definitely a surprise counter to begin with. I'm not sure they're going to go for it the next time round though. This minimal effectivity SM though, just being just an annoying scout, as is the way.
SM is like totally just weaving between them, constantly demanding they keep attention. As soon as they look away, boom, there goes their medic.
Yeah, absolutely. They know what they're doing. It's
absolutely
like this isn't the first time they've played this map.
Almost
Gutter
like.
is gonna try and make a move, but Vexor also gonna try and make a move at the same time. Here comes the crits, knocking their way in, forcing themselves to be paid attention to. Only getting the 1 kill though. SM is back, is trying to get some damage done on that medic.
Indeed. A front managing to take out Heavy there with killing Kurokuro. SM managing to then take out Wario again, having shown the power of the shortstop this whole turning so far. And it does seem they're getting cap progress. SM really the only one there to stop them.
Vexor was trying to get in on that point as well, was taken out for their troubles. No, it is not enough to be able to redeem them. They are still losing this first point. But as we have spoken about before, there is not just one map to play for. It's not just the first two to get to get 2 points, or the first to get a map. This is a much greater journey that we are on right now.
Absolutely. Again, this is best of 3, so they're doing at least another map potentially.
I'm afraid we've got to inform you as a hydration has come in from chat, so I hope you're enjoying that sup right there. I'm going to join you in one right now.
Yeah.
As you can
Yo, Agro water mic.
Water mic now.
Water mic, water mic.
What a mic indeed, but what a rollout as well.
Both soldiers sort of fighting on point there. Ultimately, Gutter having to go off high ground, followed shortly by Vexor. Front, again, coming in, immediately pops a crit, kills Gutter.
Koku out on their own, really doing some damage, but not enough to hold up against the full force of the opposition team. Front doing some work against a France person, and we see ourselves once again, ROGIE having a good old time on that point.
Oh, Gutter hitting a direct hit directly on Frylock, dropping their med, who immediately buys back.
That's probably a good use of money, considering the possibilities are not solid without a medic.
Sort of managing to pop up SM there and knock him in the corner for an easy follow-up shot.
I'm seeing money on the point right now where nobody can go in and claim it without actually losing their life.
Though luckily it seems that Blue manages to push up enough to get that. As Kurokuro pops their crits canteen, crits Heavy having shown to be quite good here.
Doesn't really seem to get anything from it though at this stage. Possibility that it was a misuse or a misfire.
And only now are they really capping the point, even though they had access to it already.
I managed to get a minute down on the clock, so definitely the clock's still in ROGIE's favor, but it only really works when it is still yours. So they've got work to do right now to be able to try and take this back. A little exchange in mid, a little exchange, but not really anything decisive happening. France person managing to utilize an Uber there. Will they do anything with it? Trying to go up against the soldier, trying to go up against the medic, trying to go up against anyone. They get Vexor. And I think it was more of an afterthought than anything they'd really been planning for. Heavy is staying up on their own, but now they're being forced backwards. Now they're being pushing together as a team, and now we see Front going down. We see that Heavy also being in a bad situation. Vexor coming right back in. SM versus Vexor. SM takes the win and is, I'm sure, very happy to do so.
Yeah, most certainly. Fact sort of pushing up here now, playing more forward. Does get punished for it as Master Wario absolutely guns down Gutter as Vexor goes for starting to roll out towards the mid again. Kurokuro just continuing to lay down. The Natasha's really also shown itself to be quite a good pick here. Really getting around its weaknesses with the upgrades.
Yeah, all of the weapons that are effectively not the right ones to choose in almost any situation and scenario really have a chance to kind of come into their own here.
We're actually seeing the loose cannon being used here by a French person.
Deliberately as well, and not by accident. So,
well, certainly.
Yeah, there's opportunities there coming out of the woodwork. SM doesn't.
SM going down to a good pipe there. Gillerick sort of pushing up a little bit, and unfortunately Gutter whiffs both of his direct hit shots, as it seems that the point is going to be retaken by ROGIE.
Worthy of note, Paolo has not utilized a buyback, whether they ran out of money or decided to save up for something else, something greater. They don't really need to be pushing themselves too far. Obviously, they want to win, but this could easily turn into a 3-round map.
Most certainly. Good direct shot on Vexor there as he rushes forward a little bit, pushing again from the side.
Yeah, some real damage falling in the face of Master, but here we go. This is where it seems to be pushing out from. Is that Uber being utilized, or is that Crit Creed?
It's Quick Fix Uber.
It's Quick Fix. There we go. Massive amounts of damage being absorbed.
Yeah, both the.
Oh my goodness!
Oh,
coming in out of nowhere. Those crits just do all of the damage. They find France person, they find Gutter. They don't find a medic, but my goodness me, a crit in the hands of these guys is just danger.
Indeed. Unfortunately, it does not save them the point as it still exchanges hands here. Both teams only having a minute on the clock. They both are right on the cusp here, but it's really pressuring on for ROGIE. And they are coming up to the plate there as they manage to get 3 kills with some crit stickies on SM, Gutter, and Kurokuro.
Surfing out the damage though, making sure they manage to stay alive. That Uber is fully being utilized, not necessarily to take the point. They do need to have another Uber to take that point though, and they are at a massive disadvantage. A disadvantage? I know what I'm talking about. I hope that other people do too. Yeah, no, one of them. Anyway, so here we go. We're into the last 30 seconds potentially of this one round. Ooh. Front goes down.
Yeah, the direct hit really hurt him there. Indeed. Ooh, and crits there from Ash to Wario. The crit Natasha goes crazy as he absolutely... Oh, another crits. Absolutely beats down Gutter. Med forced to retreat.
I'm going to say this is where the strats come in. If you know that you've only got one chance to make yourself be felt, then you're going to be utilizing those crits all over the place.
Absolutely. But this is pretty much last push here. France person needs to touch point. He's not going to be able to. And
he was doing the splits on the ground last time I saw them. France person can maybe dance up a good storm, but is not able to utilize skills of a demo man to take that point. We are now seeing 1-1 on the scoreboard. France versus ROGIE. This is really turning into quite something of a match.
Indeed. And now we're going to be at match point again. More upgrades for both teams.
Am I seeing a hydration in chat, or are my eyes deceiving me? If you haven't got one, please utilize. And of course, it's not that many points. I am starving myself of the glorious feeling of liquid hydration. Please give it to me.
Indeed. And thanks to a little fun fact here, apparently 90% of the water we drink is older than the sun.
Sure.
Alright.
What?
Sort of just poking here a little bit, both teams. Vexor going in for a bomb. Decides to nope out. Doesn't really think he's going to get value out of that. Does live, though. Front coming in with crits. Again, crit Demoman stickies. Managed to take out Kurokuro. He was on super low health, but it works out. As SM goes for a flank! Kills Frylock!
Still stuck on the water stats here, but that was good plays. Vexor going in, hoping to clean up the medic. Doesn't look like that's going to be the case. I think Med managed to squeal and squeak away. Vexor down to like almost nothing of health bar, but is able to retain life and go back out once more onto the fray.
SM once again sort of poking at the side, keeping himself to be a continual nuisance in their side.
Water pack number 2 coming in along with request for hydration, that if you don't drink water, that you will die.
That is true. That's big facts.
Big facts from big chats. Thank you very much for that information. That is going right in the place where it deserves to be.
Indeed,
Taking a place where it deserves to be. Bullets from Ringer, the Ringer, otherwise known as Master. Not finding their target.
Indeed. Seeing another change of point here.
Yep.
As Fax takes it.
I was going to say, it doesn't matter how effective your bullets are. If they don't hit their target, they are mightily useless.
Yeah, that is indeed true. Fighting on the flank here a little bit. SM dropping down. And does die to Vexor's rocket. Good prediction.
Absolutely.
Oh, and front dying to a sticky trap from a France person by the look of things.
Yeah, it looks like they're utilizing that that front passage sufficiently enough to make planting bombs there a good choice. So let's see if it's something that they live to regret. Red team
Both
pushing
sort
in
of
now.
vying for point here again. Oh, going for an air shot, and Vexor barely misses. Popping a crits here, rushing forward. Gillerick not really getting any picks. Master Wario also popping a crits, not really getting any picks. First pick going to France person, killing Vexor as he's tried to jump down.
Well, it was Uber versus almost completely spent quick fix, which was just not a race you want to be in, frankly. So now it's more a case of preserving the life of your medic and getting out with as much team as you can. Although they've got a minute and a half.
Mario barely getting out of that on 40 HP.
Survival is survival. It doesn't matter what it looks like.
Sort of he's just eating all the and he ate the lethal sticky as well.
Yeah, France person just not giving up. I don't know whether they've got a clip size enhancement, but they seem to be firing in those stickies from God knows where. Here comes another Uber though.
Yeah, front getting absolutely beamed as he peeks out. Frylock really playing the corner. He goes to challenge SM.
How? Where? That was madness. Surely he should have pulled back, but hindsight, as they say, is 20/20, and I'm sure they
sort of hesitated running back too. Could have gotten more distance if he just instantly peeled.
Could have indeed. Coulda, woulda, shoulda. And I think now we're seeing, with 40 seconds left on this clock, this Fax team really just kind of having fun with the last few seconds, enjoying the round as much as they can, perhaps not even worrying about scoobering up all of the potential money that's on the ground.
Indeed, and you know, ROGIE's team has been popping so many crits, but they're just not getting that value anymore.
No,
I say that right as they kill SM.
Yep. There goes another one. It looks like the point has gone back their way.
Yeah,
see if
along
they can
with an
keep
Uber
it.
and a crits canteen combo here. Crit direct hit goes hard, but only if you hit your shots.
I saw a scout take a full frontal of a rocket. I'm wondering whether they've got some sort of protection against that now.
It seems that potentially here that Fax has been ROGIE has been investing in some crit resistance. At least their scout has.
Absolutely, crit resistance, bullet resistance, every kind of resistance under the sun, with the possible exception of fire.
Unfortunately, there ROGIE could not even touch the point there, and that is going to be first map going to Fax.
First of two, potentially three, depending on how these things roll out. But Fax taking a commanding lead and feeling, I think, at this point, quite comfortable.
Sorry.
Look, we can hardly even pronounce the names of the teams, let alone chat. Fax versus ROGIE, as we are taking to calling them now. At least I certainly am. They're out on the new map. And
I hope that ROGIE enjoys some pierogies after this.
I'm sure they will. I'm sure they're lined up like this little pierogi procession.
A pierogi fest, if you will.
A pierogi menu.
Yeah.
All right, chat. What's a large collection of pierogies called?
Yeah. What do we call it? All right, front coming out here with that immediate value on those crit stickies, taking out both medic and SM. followed quickly by Kurokuro after. Huge disadvantage there. France person trying to vainly contest points still, but dying to Master Wario.
I was going to say that Kurokuro seems to be standing still with his gun there, while Front took a couple of free pot shots at his face. But I guess that's part of the appeal and curse of Heavy, is that you don't really have a great deal of fast movements to enjoy.
That much more important.
Pierogi is sorry, Front is also, I don't want to mind Pierogi mode.
Pierogi.
Pierogi, the new general of I'm hungry, I think. The sandwich is
hungry.
Sadly,
Pierogi.
got a bit of memory.
All right, back to the game.
Indeed.
Gutter manages to finish off Vexor as a France person gets a good pill on Galaric, taking down 2 of them. Still sort of fighting here to potentially get some point presence, which they do seem to get as they start capping.
I'm wondering if this map should be called something more like beer room or something of that nature. There seems to be a lot of drinking houses and not so many camping houses.
Not a lot of camp.
Not a lot of camp in this town.
We've been lied to.
Plenty of town, not a lot of camp.
Alright, pretty forward hold here a little bit. Yeah, Gutter actually up top there. Seems like he's trying to get a medic pick. Doesn't quite work out. Gets taken out by the demo as soon as he reveals himself. And Vexor, that super fast firing speed in the shortstop, totally shutting him down there from SM.
But definitely coming up for these players right now. We see the point very smartly ticking down for Fax at the moment, although that will surely change as a Clerk and Co doing some work.
Absolutely. Gutter trying to make a potential play here, or it seems he's more trying to reconnect with his team. Time is about equal as it does change hands here. Vexor playing on top of that little section there as Gutter rocket jumps around.
A weird one by Paulo, who brought out the shield seemingly to defend against nothing at a time when there was no one to defend against.
Indeed.
Perhaps just
Master
a flex.
Wario trying to get some crit value there.
Oh! Front with a rando crit sticky.
Crit sticky there, absolutely going hard. Vexor then getting down Gutter as well.
Frylock ready and able with an Uber that is now waning away. Is it an Uber? Is it Chris Krieg? Whatever it is, it's being fully utilized. And my ear voice is telling me it's a Chris Krieg, so who am I to disbelieve?
Ooh, Paulo juking! Oh my god! Paulo absolutely juking out front and killing him with the Uber shot. He still dies, but that was styled on if I'd ever see it. Holy hell!
If you're gonna swap 1 for 1, then medic for demo is not a bad trade. But even so, whoa, was that Vector behind the bar? Was he serving?
I suppose.
I mean, serving out a good bit of damage, but not enough to be able to survive. Not enough to be able to bring a few drinks to the rest of their team. That said,
changing hands.
Vax. Yep, Vax now the current front runners. They've still got 20 seconds to make up on the opposition of ROGIE. Still no messages in chat about what a group of rogues is called. So we shall be monitoring the situation in case anything useful comes out of chat.
Plenty of water facts.
Plenty of water facts, not enough ROGIE facts. So pierogi facts.
Alright, a lot of crits all going at once. Front and Master Wario popping crits here. Not really getting any picks. That shield making good value.
It seems more like a deterrent than an actual force. As soon as it's seen, enemy team doesn't really want to be firing anything at it. There's a lot of, I say verticality, there's a lot of potential for jumping on this mid-section. But with so many little corridors as well, you can easily find yourself getting caught out of that situation. Front, unfortunate, fires a couple of stickies at a now Uberized player base. Wow.
France first
not go down?
Lock there. Med down. SM sort of just chipping at him there. The shield really putting in work.
Indeed. Not
Really
unlike
far
other games.
plays here.
You know, as it sounds like other games, you can't really defeat that shield. You can't whittle it away. It's going to go down on its own right spot.
Most definitely. Gutter just going off here. Just one right after the other. Wario, Vexor, transfers to clean up on Gilrick. And with that, Vax takes first round.
They do. They take first round, and now they're really starting to feel a little bit more confident about their place in the world.
I think they've started to figure out how to counter the constant crit pressure that, that the ROGIE team has been known for.
Absolutely. I mean, ROGIE's just been pulling out amazing crit after amazing crit, but once you've nerfed those, once you've taken that crit out of the equation, once you've survived one, you know that you either have one of your own to utilize, or you've got a bit more money in the bank to maybe make better use of, to have more long-term effects to pile in against this enemy team.
Most definitely. Oh, seeing SM here facing front, really dangerous with the whole team coming in, and Galeric just cleans up on the rest of his team's damage there. As Gutter just absolutely goes off, kills Vexor, kills Frylock, gets a med down, and then SM killing Master Wario, which immediately means that the point is going to be going here, most likely, in Fax's favor.
Yeah, they seem very good at taking the point, holding the point, and that's all that matters. But of course, if you can do it at the same time as doing wreaking tremendous damage onto the opposition, then it just makes your life so much easier.
Most definitely.
Here we go. A bit of an exchange coming in right now. We're seeing SM trying their darndest to make some sort of move. Not able to do so, but at least they sealed themselves their own medic staying up a little bit longer.
Indeed. Gutter getting a good kill there on Vexor. Paulo, the blue med, actually going for crossbow bolts on the enemy team there. Pushed up a little bit. Pops the shield for seemingly nothing.
Yeah. I wonder how easy that shield is to get back again, because it does seem to be something that they're almost delighting in utilizing at every waking moment. My goodness me, Gutter going in, takes one, takes two, goes down for the pleasure, but has set the rest of the team up for an extraordinary event here. We're seeing a bit of pyro action as well, but SM by now perfectly used to the experience of taking on a bit of damage on the nose and still managing to wax out, to wane it out, and to keep on going. Vexter takes down one.
Transperson trying to get some value here, but dies to front. Master Wario air blasting the shield back, which certainly is an interesting play, but still dying to the Natasha from Kurokuro right after, as SM runs to the side and manages to gun down front. Frylock caught very out of position, killed by Gutter.
And that's not the first time we've seen that in this matchup. Frylock being completely caught out of position. Not necessarily out of position, but without anyone to heal, without anyone to act as a body block. It's just not. It's not what you need at this level of play.
No, you want to stick very close to your teammates in this scenario. SM getting another pick on front, really helping to stagger them.
Vexor tries to make a move in there, really doesn't see anything with it, and now
Frylock goes down.
Fax, who I honestly believe was pretty much done and dusted, they seem to be coming into their own. They've kind of got this play right down. I don't know whether they've been focusing on this map, but in a way that I don't think that we've seen from anyone else. Certainly in the lead up to this, Fax seemed so confident and so capable, so reassured. Not necessarily staying together all the
person
time.
having set a trap and just waiting for front. He was just standing there looking directly at his trap, waiting for front. And he killed him.
God. Poor front.
Talk about confidence.
Speaking of which, there comes a bit of fire, and it's not just fire, it's critical fire. Doing a bit of damage, mashing up his team a little bit. Not enough. Not enough. Just too little, just too late.
What a game.
There goes the second map. Fax takes it. as you say, what a game.